It's one of the best Nigerian fish pie recipe that you can ever make. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to Debbie's Kitchen, this is new year. Hit on that subscription button, the notification bell, so that you'll be the first to be notified of our unique new year recipes coming your way from this channel this year. We are using 400 grams of flour, so I'm going to be adding 200 grams of butter or margarine. I prefer using margarine, but for this recipe I'm using butter. It is usually 1:2, meaning if your butter is 1, your flour will be 2. That means your flour is twice your butter. I don't know if you understand. Mix until it feels this crumbly, then go on now to add in cold water. Add in water in tablespoons. I use 2.5 tablespoons. You can use more, you can use less, depending on your flour type. After which, I'm going to go now to wrap my dough and keep in the fridge to sit for like 15 minutes to 30 minutes. Then we'll go now to make our filling. Now, I am using hake fish for this recipe. I love hake fish because of how easy it is to take out the bones. You can use any fish of your choice. I'm going to add in my chopped onions to my vegetable oil. Saute it for like 2 minutes. Go on now to add in chopped Irish potato. I usually prefer using cabbage for my fish pie, but today, this is New Year, let's do something different. Allow your Irish potato and onions to fry for like 2 to 3 minutes. Add in your chopped carrots and chopped green bell peppers. Go on now, mix all of them together, then go on now to add in your spices. Now for the fish, I did parboil the took out the bones before adding it to my filling. If you want to see the video whereby I parboiled my fish, you can check the description box. Now I'm adding in my spices. Normally I advise that you make it do with any spice of your choice, like your curry, your thyme, and just a little bit of pepper. I added sienna pepper or tarudo, whatever pepper you have in your kitchen, make do with it. After adding in my spices, I added my seasoning cube. Then I'm adding in now my shredded fish, or I actually did shred my fish with my fingers. As in, that's the best way I like shredding my fish, after taking out as much bones as possible. One thing most persons don't like about fish pie is when there are too much bones, so take out as much bones as possible. Season with salt, and finally your spring onions. You can add in more fish stock or water if you want to loosen your filling a bit. So that's for that. Now after our filling is ready, I'm going to take out my dough from the fridge and divide it into mini portions to make it easy for me to work with. If you're using butter with your flour instead of margarine, your dough is really going to be hard. Now, it is advisable that you divide into portions. It makes it easy for you to roll and manage. So I divided my dough into mini portions, and we're going to take them in bits. Now, I bought a new cutter, guys, and this cutter stressed me. You're going to find out later on in this video. I was like, God, what kind of cutter is this? Anyway, after rolling my dough till thin, not so thin, I made sure it's just a little bit in the middle, not so light and not so heavy. To just use whatever I have in my kitchen to cut out round circle and set aside. It's pretty straightforward. At this stage, you can decide to brush with egg wash, then just add in your filling and use your fork if you do not have any cutter. You can check my fish pie or meat pie recipes on my channel. You will see that method. But this cutter is different. I wanted my fish pie to look different from the regular pies I have on my channel. And I use this cutter. And this cutter said, you're going to see Ushige. Normally, the cutter isn't joined together at the middle, so it couldn't cut round circle for me. I had to use something different. Anyway, I added my filling at the middle. I sure found a way around it, pressed it together, and actually got a unique fish pie, which is good for kids. It's small. I would say mini fish pie is handy. Then there was something that drew my attention in the cutter. It had a diamond design at the back. Guys, how should I use this design? Anyway, let's try. So I went on now to place my cutter on my dough to see if I can make out something with that design. And this was what I got. But in the process of getting the design, it actually I got a very deep cut on my dough. So your dough must be thick if you are going to use the design. If not, you just make a hole around your dough and make it difficult for you to seal at the end of the day. Because of that, I had to brush with egg wash. Make sure I did that, then go on out to add in my filling and seal. So that's for that dough. The diamond design looked so good, but finding your way around it was really headache for me. Yes, yeah, I do like wallow. Anyway, I went on now to seal my pie. After sealing my pie, I found out that these designs are not bad at all. Maybe we just need to practice more on how to use it. that was just it. So after taking out the excess dough, this is what we got at the end of the day, guys. It looked so good. It did. And your fish fry recipe will come out being unique. So if you have any unique design, don't be scared to try it out. You will love it at the end of the day. Don't worry about the flour. We'll dust it out. So I'm done exhausting my dough. I'm going to just arrange my pie in my pan. Dust any form of excess flour for my pie to make it look neat and appealing. Then go on now to brush with egg yolk. We are using just egg yolk for this recipe, not the whole egg, just the egg yolk. It will give it a very deep brown look that is more appealing. So just egg yolk. After brushing, we'll bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 25 to 30 minutes, and this is what we get at the end of the day, or until your pie turns golden brown. I love this pie. It is rich, it is yummy, it is tasty, and it is satisfying. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Do like, share, and subscribe, and see you in my next one. Bye bye. I want to wish you a wonderful 2024. Happy New Year.